Okay, so we arrived at our next destination, St George's Church, built by Richard de Wrotherham. Now, remember we talked about in the previous clip about D being of Wrotherham, so it was Richard of Wrotherham in 946 AD or CE, but 946 years after the Christ, the Anointed. So that's quite interesting. We're here, sadly it is closed. It's a beautiful church. You can see again, like the other church, it's got it's got a statue at the front door, which is the knight, definitely a knight this time. I certainly saw the Neville emblem on the church placard there at the front, the red cross through the shield with the rose and sometimes a fleur-de-lis, so that was quite good. What can we say about this church? It's associated to my pedigree line from the 1600s and 1700s in particular, and the son of Colonel Neville. He was the best friend of King Charles I, which oddly enough, Richard Neville lived here in Wrotherham, was born here, but his father spent a lot of the time in Oxford with King Charles I, because King Charles had so much admiration for Oxford that he spent as much time there as possible and treat it almost like his home, really. So that was quite interesting. In regards to here, the church got on the map again, sadly, in April of 2014, purely because of Peaches Geldof, which was sad. A very young lady, 2 young children and a loving husband, died at home. Not really spoken about how and why, but she died at home. I think she was only like 25 years old. And the service was performed here, and obviously Sir Bob Geldof, her father, was obviously here at this service for his daughter who died. So a bit sad there, but that's probably its most recent notoriety would be Peaches Geldof, who died at home at 25 years old. Walking around the church, it's a very peaceful church. It's a very nice village actually, rather. I can see why my family members lived here and stayed here for a while, certainly for a spell. Quite pleasant. The church is nice, but say we can't sadly get into it today. It's got a lot of electrical works going on, and obviously doing some renovations inside.